So I'll be making commentary on this particular video. This is a route on Norris Green. This is like the third map that I'll be, going through. So I'll just be making commentary on the things that I do, how I follow the route, things that I try to avoid. I will not be doing parallel parking. I will not be doing all those things that um, normal examiner will ask you to do. So let's go, let's get to it. And if there is a place where maybe I'm waiting for red lights, I'll like skip it forward so that you don't spend the whole day waiting for that. So I'm going right now, and the map also will be talking, but I'll just follow the path, um neglecting what the map is saying. So I'm supposed to go to the left now, so you have to look out to your left and your right, because this is a contraflow road, so you have to really look both sides and do not hesitate too much. And as you go, try to stay in your lane. Even though people parked, you still manage. In this situation now, you can see how close the oncoming vehicles are to my vehicle, so you have to go slow in that, irrespective of what the speed limit of that road is. You still have to like be considerate with the flow or the situation of the traffic. So as soon as I passed through the parked cars or parked vehicles, you have to really adjust to your own side of the road, like your own lane. So, and like this, I think the speed limit of this road is 30, but even with that, I had to like go slow because, of course, the vehicles in front of me, that's like a slow movement of traffic. So here you have to go to the right, but now you can see that we have a giveaway lines. But where I'm going now, it's free to go, but where I'm going, you can see there is another vehicle parked there, so I can't cross the road because, of course, there won't be anywhere to go. I won't be able to stay in between the roads because of that vehicle in there. Now I can go, so I know that if I go there now, there's a space for me to stay. So I will look out to my right, and then if it is free, then I can go. Here I have to look out to my left because of that's the flow of traffic here. So here, that like vehicles parked very close to the road, so I have to be careful, go slower, if need be slower than the speed limit. It doesn't really matter because there is a situation that warrants you going slower. And don't forget, you need like a space, like a meter space between parked cars and yourself. So this is a giveaway. These double dotted lines, the means giveaway, so you have to give way. Only go when they are not incoming vehicles. So I'm going now, and I'm trying to stick to my lane, and because there is lane positioning, you can have positioning faults if you don't stay very well. You can see all those parked vehicles. I need to be careful when I go beside them because anybody can open the car door anytime. So I have to like really be careful. And in this case, you can see I'm going to the left as the map says, and I know I can see 40 miles per hour now. But now I'm staying in front of the red light, waiting for it to change to green. But when it changes to green, I cannot go immediately. I need to allow the cyclist to go and make his decision before I can move off. So even when the red light turns green, I still have to wait for it, for the guy to go before I can move. That is safety. You have to drive safe. Also, it is good when you know the road, because these days some of the examiners don't use now sat nav. So if you know the route of the area of the center, it's good. So here I know that where I'm going now is 40. The road I'm going to now is 40 miles per hour. So the moment I get there, I need to keep up as soon as possible, like get to my 40 miles per hour, because if I don't keep up on time, it is going to be like I'm under speeding, so you have to look into that as well. So now it is go. So now I need to be careful, let him make his own decision. Now I move. So make sure you stick to the left lane unless there is a particular reason or unavoidable reason why you have to change your lane, because it is a test. Try to stay on the left lane, left side of the lane. It is very, very important. Try to stay on the left lane because you're believed to still be learning, and if you're still learning, you can keep overtaking. So left lane is where you want to be. This sign is saying that they've blocked the right lane, the extreme right lane. So if I was going right, I might have to like reconsider my movement. Now we're passing through the construction site, so we've passed through that place now. Now the everything is fine now, so we can keep going straight now. So I changed my lane to the right because I know that the red light that I'm approaching, I will have to like go to the right because that's how the road is designed. I'm going to the right, I'm exiting to the right, so I have to position right. You see, I didn't get to that horizontal line before I changed my lane. I changed my lane like about say 100 200 yards away, so you have to like consider where you're going, how you want to exit, and change your lane appropriately as early as possible. Not too early, because if it's too early, it is believed that you are staying on the wrong lane, so you have to like think about like 100 to 100 yards. That is if the traffic on the road is okay. But assuming that like vehicles, and you know that if you're staying on the left lane, that's the slowest lane legally. So if you check your mirror and you see that there are vehicles on the middle and the right lane coming fast, and you know that they might obstruct you to change your lane to the right, you might have to do that earlier because you've checked the mirror and you see the traffic behind you, and you have to put everything into consideration. Like, okay, if I don't move now, this vehicles coming might disrupt my movement later, me changing my lane to the right, and I know that I'm exiting to the right in few seconds or in few yards away. So you have to like consider that as well. Mind you, these are two lanes going to the same place. So when you are joining the lane, do not change your lane. Do not obstruct the people on the right. You see how those vehicles go and how I go as well. So you have to still maintain your lane as you exit one road to another. So that is lane discipline, and this happens when people want to exit on dual lanes, like multiple lanes, when they want to like change just the way it happened now, or when they're on the roundabouts, they will be like driving on the line that divide the lane, so it is totally fine here. I crossed the yellow lights because it's fine, and I overtook the bus because I've checked the mirror and I saw that the vehicles behind me, they're far off, so it was safe. Now I know that I'm going around the roundabout, so if I go through the bridge, that's a wrong way. But now I had to like go through the side because I will be going to like, I think, the third exit. So you see, I've positioned myself to the right lane because I know that I'm going to the third exit, and I'll start indicating as I approach the roundabout. It's a giveaway. I have to wait till the road is safe to the, till the roundabout is safe to go through. So I'm positioning myself to the right lane. Don't forget, and I changed the lane from left lane to the right lane appropriately at the appropriate time, not when I got to the the lane or the roundabout. So now it is safe, and as I cross, you see I go to the right lane, which is the second lane, while I leave the first lane, because it is for people that are going to the first exit and the second exit. So it's not my exit lane, so I'm staying here. And you see I cross over because I know that I'm exiting in this place, and now as I exit to the left lane of that particular road. This is a contraflow. You have to be careful. There are parked vehicles, so a little bit congested, not like heavily congested, but just be mindful how you go around it. Don't overspeed, don't underspeed. If you're on 30 miles per hour road, it is fair when you travel, say 27, 28, 29. So if I go to this left lane now, you can see the mark, it's going to the left only. But where I'm staying behind this bus, it's going straight. The right lane to me is going straight, but like I said earlier, I'm on my test, so it is safe to stay here, and I know that I'm not exiting to the right anytime soon, so that is why it is safe for me to stay here. If after this red light I'll be exiting to the right lane, I'll probably or definitely be staying on the right lane as I'm standing here, so it is safe to stay here. So, and you can see that I can see the whole vehicle because it is a tall vehicle. I mean the vehicle in front of me, which is the bus. I can see the whole vehicle because it is a tall vehicle, so I need to keep more distance compared to if it was just like a car or this SUV, because this like a tall vehicle, so I could not see the front, what is going on in the front if I'm too close to it. So I need to keep a little bit more distance compared to if I was behind a normal car. So that is how it is. You can see there is a 2 seconds safe distance rule that you have to be. If here I know it is safe to overtake, I've checked my mirror and I can overtake, and I can see the mark that says I should go back to the left lane if I'm going right, so if I'm going left or if I'm going straight. So I needed to go there. So now, like I was saying, there is a 2 distance rule that you have to abide by, so if a vehicle passes through a lamppost, you need to count 2 seconds before you get there as well. That's like a safe distance you have to be from a vehicle in front of you. This is just in case there is an accident or there is a reason why someone will slam on the brake, so you have your reaction time to manage well. So I can be on this lane because it has a time that you can be on it, so it is safe to be on this bus lane, so it is totally safe. So I know that I'm going to the left lane now. So I'm saying that if I had indicated before the junction I'm exiting to, it will mean that I'm exiting to the previous junction, but now I'm just next to the junction after the light, so I've indicated long before I even got there. So keep to your lane, and your lane is left. That is the safe lane to be. So if you're not using sat nav and you're confused what is the speed limit of where I am, so usually you see it as you enter the lane or the road. You see it at the entrance of the road. If you don't see it, check the floor, the ground, the asphalt. They'll write it there. If it is not there, as I'm going now, just keep checking all those minor streets just beside the exit streets. You see if they write 20 miles per hour, it means the road I'm on is 30 miles per hour. So you have to look out for that. So the roundabout I'm approaching now, I know that I'm going to the third exit. So that's why I changed my lane just to be on the right lane because I'm going to the third exit. Now I don't have to wait because I know it is free. Why should I wait? I calculated the car going. So if I wait, that would be like hesitation. I'm hesitating. So I change my lane. I indicate to let the vehicles behind me know that I'm exiting to this lane, or to this road. So there's no issue. So you see vehicles passing me by, you can see that overtake. It means everything is going right because that's the fastest lane, on this road. In a few moments, I'll be exiting to the third exit on this roundabout that I'm approaching right now. But this roundabout is very different. So because that little tiny streets, tiny exits. So if I look into my map and my exit is still within um, the first 90 degree, the first 180 degree. So still okay because it's considered I'm still going straight. If you consider the the nature of the map, so it's totally fine to stay on the left lane because at the end of the day, my third exit still falls like I'm going on the straight line. So the one I'm approaching now, roundabout, even though it doesn't feel like it's a roundabout, I know I'm exiting to the right, to the third exit, which falls like my right side, which is like after 12 o'clock, on the wall clock. That just look into that. So you can see I'm staying on the right lane because I know I'm going like all the way right. Here I indicate, when you indicate and you're about to exit, check your mirror if it is safe to like move to that lane and adjust your speed. So you have to check your lane even though it is your right, it is your lane. Still check your mirror and see if it is safe to exit so that you don't clash with anyone who doesn't understand the traffic law. So here I'm turning left here. This is a giveaway. I have to look. So here you don't have to wait if there is no vehicle coming. You should wait if there is a vehicle coming, but you don't have to wait if there is no vehicle coming because it's a giveaway, not a stop sign. Here, this is a contraflow, but there are people parked um, just beside the road, so you have to be careful, you know. So that's someone, a pedestrian who just passed. You see, I slowed down, even though I am aware that she's passed through. I still try to like slow down just to give the respect of pedestrian cross. So here there is a car parked in the wrong place, so I have to like wait till it is clear. So I calculated that one is gone, so I have to like now go around, then immediately cross over. No obstruction of traffic flow, so it's totally fine. So always try to meet up to get very close to your speed limit, or if you can be on it, like here I'm on 30 miles per hour, so I have to be on 28, 29, 30. Sometimes you go 31 and you just come back, so it's good to always know the road. I know this road because I've done delivery countless time here, so I'm aware of how this road is. So I know that the road I'm going is left lane, so I have to position well. So, and I know that this particular road, even without road sign, I know that this is 30 miles per hour. Also, When you want to stop behind vehicles, maybe due to traffic jam or whatever reason, or a red light, try to see the two back tires of the vehicle you are staying behind. So that is the proper distance to stop behind the vehicle, the safe proper distance to stop behind the vehicle. So I know that this place is 30 miles per hour even without any road sign, because I've been here multiple times, so I know. So I have to position well to where I'm going, and still try to maintain the left lane as well. So I know in few seconds or in few moments I will turn to the left. So, but I've not gotten there. Now this is the road telling me to. So here I should go to the right lane, because the next red lights I will be turning to the right. So that's why I'm staying on this particular lane. Try not to force yourself into a lane, and this happens oftentimes when you are late to change lane, so you have to like change as early as possible, but not too early. So whatever you do, don't overspeed and don't underspeed. Always try to maintain the speed limits of the road you're on. So that vehicle beside me parked or stopped wrong, because the vehicle is over the line, so you're supposed to stop behind the line, not over the line. So the proper way to stop for the light is behind that line. Bear that in mind. So when you move up from a stop, maybe a red light, or maybe you are parked somewhere and you want to move off, always try to meet up with the speed limit as soon as possible. Not like you're just going slow. Maybe you're on a 30 miles per hour road, you stop, and now you want to move off, and a minute, 2 minutes later, you've not met up with that speed limit of that road. It's very wrong. The moment you move off, you should meet up with the speed limit as soon as possible. Not like you're just still longing around, still 10, 15, 20, and after like 2 minutes, you're now on 25, 26. No, when you move off immediately, try to meet up with the speed limit. Like, immediately try to reach like 25, 26, and this is very, very important, especially if it's if you're using manual for your test. So you have to change gear, go to 2, go to 3, so you have to be mindful of that, not to like still be on like 15, 20, for so long. You have to meet up with the speed limit. That shows that you have control over the gears and the vehicle in total. I can see the back tires of the vehicle. And if you are using manual car for your test, always try to secure your vehicle, especially if you are not directly in front of a red light. It's okay if you are directly in front of a red light to just use your brake and your clutch and be on gear one. It's fine. I did that during my time and there was no problem. But if you have like two three vehicles in front of you, you should always take the vehicle to the neutral and secure the vehicle with the handbrake. So, and don't step over the keep clear signs. Always stay behind it or in front of it if there is a way, if the space in front can accommodate your vehicle. But if not, stay behind it. Don't step over the keep clear. Stay in your lane. Calculate where you're going. I know I'm going straight, so I don't have business being on the right lane because I know I'm going straight over. So if I was going to the right, I'll stay on the right lane as early as necessary. But now I know that I'm going straight, so there's no points being there. There's always the arrows on the road that tells you where you're going as you approach lights. When you are approaching lights, you always see the arrows based on the lanes. So the left lane can tell you you are going straight or you are exiting to the left. So depending on where you're going, the right lane can tell you straight or right exit or just right exits, depending on the road. But you always see them as you're seeing the lights in front of you. Just look at the floor, you see the markings, the direction of where the lane you're on goes, so you know where to stay, so you don't stay on the wrong lane. So in 300 yards, I'll turn left. I'll exit to the left road. So I need to maintain that left side. Even though this lane is one, but I still need to like pace myself to the left a bit just to show that, oh, in the next few seconds or in the next few miles, I'll turn to the left. So try to maintain your 2 second distance as well. So to whatever car that or whatever vehicle that is in front of you, always maintain that 2 seconds distance on a normal weather. This is a giveaway sign. Wait, if there is no vehicle coming, then you can proceed. Here there is a giveaway as well. You wait, check where you are exiting to. So I'm almost back to the center now. So when you pass by parked vehicles, always give it at least 1 meter space, in case someone opens their door, so you are safe. And here we are back to the center. And here is the map 3 or route 3 of that center. So literally or technically what I'm trying to do here is do the bay parking or reverse parking, so which I'll find time to do in the future. So when you are reversing or when you're doing your reverse parking or bay parking, you don't have to be fast, as slow as possible, and always check your mirrors, your wing mirrors, your rear mirrors, your back itself, your, check everywhere as you make your reverse or as you make your parking. So, and then after park, secure the vehicle. That's secure of the vehicle and turn off the engine, and you're done.